All I'm saying is I'm not letting anybody knock me off my and stop me from getting my bag, okay? That's crazy. It's time, okay? It is time that me and you and I, us, we have this conversation about a little thing called imposter syndrome. Because whether you know it or not, it's messing you up. And it's preventing you from really taking action in your agency. And I, for one, I'm not going for it. And if you're new here, I'm your girl Erica, and I am your personal social media management coach and your biggest cheerleader, here to help you open and scale your own profitable social media management agency. Now, let's jump right on into it, shall we? Okay, so boom. Let's go ahead and talk about what imposter syndrome is, because I'm gonna give you some ways to cope with it, but we just need to get clear on what it is first, right? So imposter syndrome is that feeling where you don't feel like you're good enough, or that you've accomplished enough, or that you have the skills to do something. So let's say you do get an opportunity. Let's say somebody does want to work with you, and then you start feeling like,
I don't know if I can really do this. Like, can I really manage their accounts? Like, do I have the real skills to do this?
or it may show up like you scrolling on Instagram, right? And you see other social media managers giving out all these tips, and they have all these followers, and you're like, dang, like how I can't be like them. Like I don't know how to do what it is that they're doing. When the truth is, it's not the truth. Okay, so that's what imposter syndrome is, where you feel like you showing up is just not good enough. Now, that's not the exact definition, but you get what I'm saying. I just thought about something else. Sometimes when you get that client, and I'm saying this because I felt like this, but sometimes you'll get a client and you're like, they're gonna figure me out. They're gonna find out that I don't really know how to do this. Like, I'm a straight up imposter in here. But the thing about it is, you feel that way. Nobody said that. That client didn't come to you and say, you don't know what you're doing, but I'm still gonna give you $800, $900 this month, right? Like, that never happened. I was watching an interview with Viola Davis, and she was saying anybody who's been big has had this feeling. But that's how you know that you're dreaming big, because you're questioning it. And that's because you just haven't seen it yet. Sometimes it's hard for people when they haven't seen that success, but it's gonna come if you just keep on working, right? And I know it's hard because on social media, people don't talk about this a whole lot. Some people do, but you really see a lot of people's wins. You don't see the struggles that they went through. And I've talked to y'all a little bit about that before, how when I started, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. You talk about an imposter, baby, I was just showing up and doing some random stuff and learning along the way. But like even now, when I decided to start a YouTube channel, like I did my due diligence, you know, I searched around, see what people were talking about in this field. And I did have that feeling like, dang, like it's already people out here talking about social media managers and how to help social media managers. So can I do it? Is that something that I could do? So when you get feelings like that, that is imposter syndrome setting in, but we know how to deal with it, okay? And if you don't, like I said, I'm gonna tell you how to deal with this stuff. Point is, you're not alone. So the problem here with imposter syndrome is that if you let that shit sit in, you are not going to take action. So that means if you quit, you're literally never going to get there. And that's just a fact. So the thing is, you can't compare yourself to somebody else on social media posting all this stuff about being a social media manager and how they help their clients, because y'all don't have the same skill set necessarily. Y'all don't know the same people. So you can't compare your journey to theirs. It's just totally unfair. But the one thing I can say is they didn't quit, right? They kept on going. They used what they got to get what they want. All I'm saying is you can't quit because your shit ain't popped off yet and theirs did. You have to keep on going and stop making excuses, because I done heard the excuses, okay?
I don't want to get on camera. I don't look good today.
If you don't throw on a filter and keep it moving. And there's so many opportunities in this world for you. Like, you don't miss opportunities, because what's for you is going to be for you, right? So you mean to tell me that you're gonna just keep on going and making excuses for why you can't do this stuff, all because you're scared to succeed? Because what if it does work? What if that client does say yes, they want to work with you? Are you really gonna be too scared to actually put in the work for them? Or are you gonna take a chance on yourself? All because you're comparing yourself to somebody who don't even know you exist. All I'm saying is I'm not letting anybody knock me off my shit and stop me from getting my bag, okay? Especially, like I said, somebody who doesn't even know you exist. That's crazy. You have to choose success, and you have to do it for yourself, right? Or for your family, or whatever that thing is that motivates you. Look at everybody who's successful. Look at people who are famous. That stuff did not happen by chance. It happened by putting in continuous work. I didn't get to where I am right now by sitting around scrolling on the gram all day, wishing and hoping and looking at people. Y'all better go ahead and block them. Block them people right now. Mute them if they're making you feel that insecure that you can't even take action in your own agency. So I want to give you 3 main things that you can do to cope when you feel that imposter syndrome setting in. Because let's be real, I'm not trying to make it seem like it's so easy to cut it off and be like, forget what everybody else is doing. I know I'm the shit. I know that's easier said than done because, again, I've gone through this. So I don't expect for you to change overnight. So let me give you these things, and I want you to start implementing these things into your daily life. First things first. You have to practice positive self-talk and watch how you talk to yourself. Don't say things about yourself that you do not want to happen. Don't talk about your business or your agency in a way that's negative. So I want you to start thinking about all the ways that things will work instead of all the reasons why it won't work. And some people, we like a little bit of music, okay? So if you want to listen to some songs, I recommend Beyonce, I'm That Girl from the Renaissance album. And also listen to Take Up Space, Sis by Tony Jones. The second thing you need to do is to take action. You have to push start on your success. It's not gonna come walking up to you. You have to put in the work like I've already told y'all. So when you put in that work and stop making excuses, you start showing yourself that you can do it. You start realizing like, dang, like step by step, little by little, day by day, week by week, month by month, you're getting things done. You're learning new skills. Nobody starts off knowing a skill. Right? Every single skill that I've learned is because I've learned it, right? I put in the work. I know how to do it now because I learned it and I practiced it over time. Nobody expects for you to be a specialist in something right away, and that's okay. But if you never start thinking about the things that you like to do, if you never start thinking about where it is that you want to be in your agency, you're just not going to get there, right? So you have to take action in your life. Look at me sounding like a whole, life coach or something. And the third thing I want you to do is to celebrate your wins. When you get more followers, when you increase anything on your Instagram account or a client's Instagram account, when a client tells you how well you're doing, screenshot that stuff, save that stuff. If you need to create a folder on your computer or on your phone where you have all your wins, celebrate that. If you have somebody in your life who also enjoys celebrating little wins, go out when you sign that new client, go out and celebrate it because it means that you're moving closer and closer to your dreams and what it is that you want to do. And when that ideal client comes, do it. Do it scared. Do it proud. Do it excited. This is what you dreamed of. This is what you desire. So step into that. But at the end of the day, know that you got this and that you can absolutely do this. I know you can. You just got to know you can too. Down in the comments, let me know if you've ever experienced imposter syndrome. And also don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this, okay? And until next time, peace.